नेटवर्क नहीं करेगा ऊपर नीचे
रखे हाँ तो ये रहो तो लखा दीजिए लाइट मोरी होता है ना मोरी
हमने क्लियर करिए करने दीजिए
हाँ बोलो
Good morning students. Today we are going to study on the topics of environment. Means this environment means this lecture is belong to standard 7 and in this chapter 7 which related to geography about environment. About environment, already you understood that what is environment, and you also understood very well that environment influenced us. Environment influenced us, and it is the influences of the environment we can change dramatically the earth and the scenario of the earth. So the environment, the term environment, which derived from French word inverner. Inverner means neighborhood. Inverner means neighborhood, and neighborhood means whatever which are surrounds us. This is considered as neighborhood, and in neighborhood means what are different countries, or what are the atmospheric situation, the atmospheric components, the lithospheric components, the biospheric components, and all other components, all other things that surrounds us, that are considered as neighborhood. So neighborhood means the term the environment coming from the environment coming from the French word inverner. Inverner means neighborhood, and the newer definition or broader definition of the environment is that whatever we see in our surroundings, whatever we see, like air, we see like water, we see like soil, all of these which surrounds us and which are visible by our naked eyes is the surroundings. So and these are considered as the environment. The environment further divided into natural and man-made. Natural environment and man-made environment. Natural environment, the environment which creates by nature, is called natural environments, like air, water, sea, lithospheric parts like mountain, plateau, plains, sea, air, and living beings, animals, and trees and plant beings. All of these are made the natural environment, and these environments already influences the human beings, influences the all animal beings, or all the natures also. And the man-made, which are included by the buildings, parks, industry, roadways, railways, and schools, community house, community centers, societies. All of these are made by human beings, and these components also influences the human's life. So these are considered as man-made environment, and lithosphere. Hydrosphere means the sea, ocean. Atmosphere means atmospheric parts where different gases are found like oxygen, carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, neon, etc. All of these also influences the human beings. And atmosphere and biosphere. Biosphere is a narrow zone. Biosphere is a narrow zone among lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere. In these regions, lithosphere, where many animal beings are live, like animals, tigers, goats, and many others. Human beings also lives in this scenario. And hydrosphere, where fish, whales, dolphins, etc. are live in hydrosphere, while atmosphere, like birds and sloth and many others birds that lives in atmosphere. Means all of these are the contact zone where living beings are found, and these are considered as the biosphere. So lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, buildings, these are natural environment where buildings, parks, industry, roadways, railways, buildings, schools, societies, all of these are considered as the man-made environment. Now, like next things is that natural environment. Natural environment, that is living organism, and natural environment that may be consisted of two things, two components: biotic components and abiotic components. Biotic components are those components which made up of living organism or living components. That is biotic environment. And abiotic environment, which means non-living things, means the non-living things which make our environment, that are considered as abiotic environment. In this abiotic environment, we can include the air, the water, the soil, the rocks, the minerals. All of these are considered as abiotic, non-living things. Okay, these are the natural environment. Now abiotic components means abiotic environment, non-living environment, in which lithosphere, hydrosphere. Lithosphere means the upper top layer of the earth, upper top solid layers of the earth, where mountains, plateaus, plains are found. That these and on this lithosphere where human beings also live, and lithospheric conditions influences the human beings. Hydrosphere means total water bodies on the earth, like the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. So these are the hydrosphere, and not only these oceans are included in this hydrosphere, but many seas like Bay of Bengal, like Arabian Sea, like Red Sea, Caspian Sea, Mediterranean Sea. So these are also included in this hydrosphere, and these are also made the environment. The atmosphere, which are the layer of different gases like carbon dioxide, like oxygen, neon, argon, means all, and ozone. So these are different gases that consisted of atmosphere. Next thing is that biosphere. Biosphere, already you understood that biosphere, which is the contact zone, narrow contact zone amongst the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, where living beings are lived, that are completely belongs to biosphere. Okay, So these are different components of natural environment. Next thing is that ecosystem, which are also the main or essential elements of this natural environment, which is ecosystem. Ecosystem is the interaction of living organisms. The interactions means interact, to create interact between each other. That is the interaction of living organisms. All living organisms interact with their physical environment, so and in this scenario they transfer the energy and materials also, like due to presence of carbon, due to presence of air, due to presence of water, and due to presence of sunlight, trees and plant beings become able to make their foods, and in this process they transfer their energy and play an eminent role for making the materials. So this is the ecosystem, and ecosystem are also essential parts of the natural environment. And man-made environment, already you understood that man-made environment also create the positive or negative impact on humans' life. Means buildings, schools, societies, parks, industries, roadways, railways, airways, all of these are the man created or humans created substances, and that are the part of man-made environment, and these are also create positive or negative impact on us, on human beings. So we can't and in this scenario, in this moment, in this period, this human man-made environment are also very, very important, because due to this human man-made environment we become rich on the peak of the civilizations. Next thing is that humans and environment. Actually, human and environment both are interrelated or interdependent to each other. Human beings can't become any useful existence, or can't become existence without environment, and without human beings, environment have no meaning. So the main human beings are essential things in this environment, because due to presentation of human beings, due to availability of human beings, environment become valuable, and it is also become resources. So humans create a positive role for modify their environment, but human beings have full of their greediness, full of their greed also. Human beings modify this environment in maximum way. Maximum utilization means human beings human beings utilize all the natural resources that are found in environment, and due to excessive use, due to excessive use of the resources, many resources can depleted, and the environment created a type of pollution. Overuse of different resources create a type of pollution. Overuse of different smoke creating natural fossil fuel, they created pollution, and after pollution this world become extremely non-favorable, and create global warming and many others. Okay, Students, these are the today's videos for the standard 7th. Thank you. Bye.